So here I'm going to show you how to construct the angle bisectors. The first step, so let's pick angle B first. The first step is to pick a random radius on your compass and point B as the center to draw two arcs that gives you two intersecting points on both sides of the angle. Once we have those two new points, we want to keep the same radius, but use the first new point as the center and then create an arc. Use the second intersecting point as another center and create a second arc. Those two arcs intersect at the same point. The last step is to connect our vertex B with this new point we have created. Now this is the angle bisector of angle ABC. Now once we have the three angle bisectors of a triangle, to inscribe a circle inside the triangle, we need to find the distance from this point that three angle bisectors intersect at one point, from that point to any of these three sides. So distance from this point to any of these three sides are congruent to each other, and that's because of the property of angle bisector. So if a point on an angle bisector is on an angle bisector, then the distance to each side of the angle, they're all congruent to each other. Now to find the perpendicular line, that's not good. Create a perpendicular line through this point to that side. First, we need to find a line segment on the side that has our point on the perpendicular bisector. Now, use those two endpoints as centers of circles and use a random radius that is more than half of the line segment to create a new intersecting point. So this is the process to make the perpendicular bisector. Now this is our perpendicular bisector of this little line segment over here. So this part is the distance between this point and side AB. Now we use that distance as the radius of our incircle. So use the intersecting point as the center and then use the distance as the radius to create a circle that touches the three sides of the triangle over here. So this is our incircle. The incircle is created by finding the intersection of three angle bisectors and use the distance between that point to whichever side you decide to use. So the distance as the radius and the intersecting point as the center. And that's how we find the incircle.